Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of The Wiley Show. I see y'all in here. I see Keisha in the building. I see Pride in the building. Latavia, I see you in the building. Who else do I see in the building? Catherine, Jess, Ashley. I see y'all in the building. Y'all, we had a full show today. We're going to get into these topics. We are back live. I know it's late, but it's Saturday. Y'all should be off tomorrow. Make sure y'all share. Share the live. Yes, I took off yesterday. I definitely took off yesterday. We're definitely here. Okay. So I see y'all in the building. I see y'all here. So we're going to get into our first topic. We got a lot of updates to get into. We got to get into David Justice said ex-wife Halle Berry proposed after 5 months, claims she let abuse rumors linger. This was the same man that said that Halle Berry do not cook. He said, according to Justice, crack began to show. So after he said he realized the Boomerang actress was not the traditional wife he envisioned, creating tension between them. One incident in particular stood out. Just to recall, Halle Berry greeted another actor with a kiss on the lips in his presence when he addressed the moment. Berry allegedly told him it was simply a Los Angeles thing. The marriage ended in 1997, but Justin claims that public narrative painting him as cause of the split, despite him being the one who filed for divorce. He alleged that the machine behind Halle Berry fueled the perception. The most painful character, Justice said, came when Berry discussed a past domestic violence, including involving a former partner, while never named him to read the rest of the okay, I'm not gonna read the rest of it, but yes, he said that Halle Berry don't like to cook. She was beautiful, she don't need to cook. Once you get money, you don't need to be cooked. But I hope that Halle Berry stand when he walks in the room. And all the sisters that's standing up, you may be seated. Those that I am live, and you are single, you're supposed to be standing. You may have a seat. I'm just letting you know that right now. You may have a seat. You may have a seat. Okay. All right. Now, I'm just saying, now Tasha K, now you don't supposed to be talking about Cardi B, but this subject is about Tasha K and Cardi B. They said Tasha K said she got a tip that Cardi B is pregnant and was arguing with Stephon Diggs about his women. Now, you already know you cannot be talking about Cardi B. So Wino's anonymous wino wine tip came in. Oh, girl, she's big pregnant again, and she's still married. The next dude, she got like 3 other babies on the way, including her baby. My peep saw her in the mall going off on a nigga about a woman's sending her DMs about being pregnant as well. Now, you know you don't supposed to be talking about her. Now, you already know you don't supposed to be talking about Cardi B. You're going to get in trouble. You know you don't supposed to be talking about Cardi B. You already know that. That's one of the rules. Now, I knew this situation was going to happen. Y'all, this story, I knew it was going to happen. Candace Owens now begging Trump to help her out.
Because
I'm live right now. Candace Owens is now begging Trump to help her out. Candace Owens appeared panicked as she calls the president of France, and she calls his the wife, also a foreign invasion, begging Trump and JD Vance to interfere. It's crazy that Trump has been silent on this matter. She also claims that the president of France and his wife, of his wife, they are definitely asking for 200, as they're asking for a lot of money, and they're worth $200 million. So she wants Trump and she wants JD Vance to respond. Let me first of all, Candace, you said that the president of France's wife was a man. You said that. So don't be up here crying and thinking that Trump gonna help you. Don't think Trump gonna help you. You the one that got out there and said that you got sources that it's a man. You said that. See, y'all be trying to tell y'all be saying stuff, and when it's time to go to court, y'all be crying. Now you want President Trump to help you out. You already had some negative stuff to say about Trump, but now you want him and JD Vance. They ain't gonna help you. They're laughing at you. You the dumb one. You the one that went all that type of stuff. They're not gonna help you at all. And I'm just keeping it real. Make sure y'all thumbs up the video. We got a lot of updates. We got an update on Deny. We got an update on Castro. We're gonna get into all that. But y'all make sure y'all share this live and thumbs up. Megan Thee Stallion fans attacked Eve online after Eve, Fat Joe, and Jadakiss interview. Eve recently was on Jadakiss and Fat Joe podcast. She was asked which lady she sees having longevity. She named Glorilla, Lotto, Cardi B, and Dolce. The worst thing about being hottie is coming online is that someone be weird or shade, make it unprovoked like Eve. Really? Mind you, I love Eve, but a rapper who got phased out, not even so 5 years to her rap career, speaking on longevity is crazy. Somebody else said this: I have not one F to give about what Eve said or didn't say, Megan is solidified in the female rap, a philanthropist, writes her music, owns her master, sells out arena, a businesswoman, female rap mogul in the making, and she's here to stay. You B words, just don't be mad about it. Then somebody else said, hotties. So funny, but why y'all acting like y'all don't give a F about Eve opinion and female rap today? Eve assessment can't be taken too serious. She couldn't even secure a longevity in rap herself. Dare I say, Megan already surpassed her in stats, success, cultural impact. Skippy Meg while Biggie they is dragging her for film. They're dragging her for film. The industry is just so interesting, especially when it comes to female rapper support, but I get it. Heidi's worried about Eve not mentioning Meg like she just was on stage with Queen Latifah. She's fine. Then somebody else said, that's for her even speaking on that is funny. Meg has surpassed a lot of these women in achievement, and she's still only 30 years old. We shouldn't even expect them to say anything nice at this point. If somebody else said this, let me see what this comment said. I respect Eve, all because she definitely is a part of the culture. But to not even mention Megan when you're literally on a show with her, she's an executive producer of, is crazy. None of them is even a level right now. So that's just flat out truth. They really hate giving her any kind of credit or recognition. Wow, wow, wow. There is some news about New York City. Now, New York City opened up a homeless shelter specifically for transgender and gender non-conforming people. New York has opened up its nation's first city-funded homeless shelter specifically for transgender and gender non-conforming people. It's going to be 150 beds. It's going to be in Long Island City, Queens. We'll offer transitional housing, specialized support services to members of the LGBTQ community. The NYC Department of Social Services said the city is partnering with Destination Tomorrow, a national LGBTQ organization, to offer shelter, residence resources for counseling, employment assistance to independent living, life skills, financial literacy, workshop, even cultural arts program. The shelter will have a full-time psychiatric nurse, nurse practitioner, and other staff providing specialized mental health support. According to the city, Destination Tomorrow will offer yoga meditation through its awareness program the city added. Okay, congratulations, but what about everybody else? That needs to be open to anybody that's homeless. It don't need to be just one specific group. I'm just saying. But if I was homeless in New York, we say I'm transgender, I'm my quitted the cross-eyed diva. I'd definitely be saying that. No shade. I'll be saying I'm Marquita the cross-eyed diva if I was in New York. Okay? With my wig on. With my wig on. I'll be saying I'm Marquita the cross-eyed diva with my wig on. Jada said, I agree with you. The real Candace Owens asked for president help to fight a battle she created, all because you lie down with white doesn't mean the people will come in your defense. I hope she beat her case. That is Jada. She's watching on Twitter. Okay. Rico, what is you doing in the chat? What is you here for? I called you. What is you mad for? We sent a producer to help you. We prayed that you get your dog back. Why are you in the chat? Why are you so mad? Rico, do you want to come and say something? Because I'm up here doing the show and you saying they'll stay on A there. Like, what's going on, Rico? We was there for you. We prayed for you. Like, what's going on? What's going on, Rico? I see you got a haircut. I see you looking fresh. I see you got a new phone. Yeah, you better be listening. Okay, I'm gonna be moving in with you. Just get my bed ready. Give me a nice air mattress, and I'll be there. Okay, Rico? I love you, boo. Love me some Rico. Oh, he's so adorable. Krishan Rock will be turning up for Jesus at a Save Social Club. This is going to be in North Hollywood on September 5th. And I'm happy for her. But she only turned up for Jesus because her man is in jail. She only turning up for Jesus because Blueface is in prison. See, if you really love Jesus for real. Don't love Jesus when your man is locked up. Clock that. Don't love Jesus when your man is locked up in prison and he can't give you that D. Now you all Jesusified. But when your man get out, then you gonna forget about Jesus? I'm just saying. Love Jesus for real. Worship him for real. Don't worship him for fakeness. Don't worship him for a coin. Worship him for real. I'm just saying. I'm just giving my opinion. Oh, wow, you had to tell me this story. Kodak Black faced a $10.6 million lawsuit for two men who claimed they were shot at a party where he was also shot. Kodak Black said $10.6 million lawsuit. Oh my gosh. It's just something about Kodak Black. He just looked nasty and stank. He allegedly, you got two people that saw him. They were shot during a Super Bowl after party in 2022. But Kodak was also shot as well. But he's being sued for $10.6 million. In the comments here, some people have said this about the whole lawsuit. They said trying to sue a mental ill drug addict because they were all shot together crazy. I agree. They do like he on drugs. So Loki be looking like my sleep paralysis monster. He do look nasty. Okay. They say he need deliverance, very creative legal angle. That's what the people said. Okay. Definitely need to get it together. Stephen A. Smith was dragging Michelle Obama, y'all. I'm so tired of people coming for Michelle Obama. She is our forever first lady. But apparently she did a podcast and she said Stephen A. Smith and ESPN, they're just like the Real Housewives. That's what she said. But he goes out there and he said salty Michelle Obama compared show to Real Housewives, calls out Obama for criticizing black men who didn't vote for Kamala Harris. We should have voted for Kamala Harris. She would have been a better president. Now I apologize. I was campaigning for Trump. Rico, you need to call me because I was campaigning for Trump. And I apologize for that. But we really want Kamala Harris to get in there, and she did get in there. So best believe I will be stuffing for Democrats once the election and stuff come out. We'll be stuffing for Democrats. I'm just saying. I will be stuffing for Democrats. Tyler, let's say her name right. Tyler Klasbeck, a hater after her EP flopped in America. Tyler, ain't nobody checking for you. She is fine, but her EP underperformed in America. A lot of people started to poke fun at her for flopping after she was going to be the next Rihanna. You're not going to be the next Rihanna. I didn't really like the EP. Could have been better. It was trash. Her personality, she's doing a little bit too much. I'm not a fan. That's why it flopped. Now, there's some news about Diddy. Now, I love Diddy music. Make it play. But attorneys seek home confinement instead of prison ahead of sentencing. That ain't gonna happen. But Diddy lead attorney, they want him to be at home confinement. They want the rapper to not be in jail, but at home confinement. But did he do the baby oil at home? Did he whooped Cassie at home? Did he monkey stomp her at home? So why in the world would you think the judge would allow Diddy to be at home? He committed most of his crimes at home. I'm just saying. Most of it at home. Now we're gonna get into Nene Leaks, and I don't know why we keep talking about this woman. She will never be back on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, but she announced that she will not be returning on season 17 on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. You know why she's not going back? Because she sued them for racism. They're not gonna bring her back. So all these people that want her to come back, not gonna happen. But return to OG Michelle Brown confirmed that he is not returning season 17. However, Shireen have signed on the dotted line for the upcoming season. Can return perhaps for a friend capacity. Okay. But once you sue somebody for racism, they ain't gonna deal with you again. I'm just being for real. Jennifer Lopez had this to say. They pretty much said she had a message, excuse me, LSA. I don't know what she said. I ain't gonna play her clip. I don't know, she playing music. I ain't gonna play her clip, but y'all know she mad that she got dropped from her label. She's real mad. I move on for her. She real mad. She ain't nobody. So, yeah, J-Lo is done. But apparently, now Rico, be careful. Anybody that's in New York, y'all need to be careful. Because in this next story about New York, oh my God. Trigger warning, safe injection site brings daytime public sex to East Harlem. Getting my own porno show. They said that they're shooting up and getting down. This is in Harlem, New York. New York City controversial tax funding safe injection site have reached a deprived new low. With Alex Sozone out, they routinely have sex in broad daylight. At the doorstep, the neighbors forced to endure the X-rated free for all. The Post witnessed that the madness firsthand on Point's East Harlem headquarters in recent Wednesday afternoon. A horn dog pair was conjoined for 15 long minutes and kept going even as pedestrians awkwardly walked past. They actually humping on the street. And wait a minute, that ain't Rico. I want to make sure, Rico, you ain't out there humping. You better not be out there humping. The scene unfolded around 4:30 p.m. on a recent Wednesday afternoon on East 126 by 1 Point Center J.C. Rice. The guy was just doing his thing, just looking around, wasn't afraid of anything. I couldn't believe it. I just could not believe it. Said our own remote eyewitness who asked not to be identified. The guy finished and he just jumped, zips up his pants and walking away. And the woman was still bent over, wondering what was going on. And then he got maybe 3 yards away. She said, hey, that's it. And he said, come on. Then she pulled her pants and ran behind him. It's disgusting, ad neighbor who lives across the street from where the ratchet scene took place. The government-backed shooting gallery down the block where addicts are given clean needles and other familiars to snort, smoke, inject their drugs of choice on site, opened in 2021, along with a second location in Washington Heights. Neighbors said the drugs used to spill outside the walls, East 126 Center onto the street, J.C. Rice. Since their nonprofit On Point has altered a total of $16.4 million taxpayer dollars for the City Department of Health, with more half coming from the Big Apple shared opioid settlement funds. The drug responsible for causing the opioid crisis, they said Oxycontin. The nonprofit annual budget was brought up to $2.6 million in 2021 to $17.4 million in 2024, according to tax filings. The neighbors have gone nothing but brief since the site opened, and so the postings are only getting worse. They go, the cities get shut down, J.C. Rice. They have sex in our yards. They defecate behind our cars. It's a mess, said Baker 69, putting the blame squarely on One Point for poisoning the block. Baker had a front row seat to a similar incident in June in the sidewalk right in front of her house. There were women here. She laid out She laid out, blanketed out. I was sitting there thinking, what is she doing? When she took off her pants, a guy came And I was sitting there like, what? I'm getting my own porno show? Are you kidding me? The pedestrian walked past, NSFW act took place, JC Rice. They just don't understand. Slam sister Halle Baker, who lives in a house, is just awful. Oh my gosh, they're actually doing it. I'm seeing it. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. Wow, just in open. That's illegal of freedom. It's terrible. They didn't get me wrong. I'm just thinking, my goodness. Exclaimed another woman who lives in a block and shot. Things I've seen just blows my mind, chimed in Michael Carden, a pipe fitter who works in the neighborhood. I mean, the hookers do anything for some. A different location on the same block, I'll tell you about the New York Post. The city have 6,000 junkies consume legal drugs as many as 38,000 times at 1.2 sanctioned site over the past year. The nonprofit brags about having prevented 1,800 overdose since the center opened. But critics argue that the overdose just happened just outside their walls on the street and said they're just delaying the overdose death because they don't address the underlying pathological behavior, which is really injecting yourself with poison, said Charles Lapman, a fellow at the Manhattan Institute. Chad, you see them doing a crack. I said, this is a mess. Wait a minute, this is a whole mess. They said have become out of control. Experts say the center is a beacon of drug use, social behavior, public sex to the neighborhoods. This is a shocking behavior for people to have. The neighbors. It's just shocking to law enforcement because this is the kind of behavior that is seen in drug addict people, said the National Police Association. With these injection center, people go, they get high, they get into the urges, they're going to engage in whatever behavior they feel, because the inhabitants have been taken away and they don't really care about norms. Neighbors said they recently called 31911 about the situation. For years, I fought to shut these centers down. They have brought crime. Yeah, it's just really, really sad. Like, this whole situation is just sad. They really humping, getting high, humping. And the dude that's doing it, he's kind of attractive, but he's a drug addict. I don't know. They're just humping. Humping. Just high and humping. Because we on that crystal meth, it make you want to hump. I'm just saying, it make you want to hump. Diddy will become a domestic violence counselor per his attorney. Child, Shonda Nicole, redemption plan include aspirations to become an anti-domestic violence advocate. What is the defense attorney told Business Insider Coles, who was found guilty of last month 2 counts of transportation to engage prostitution, plans to cite his hope the counts other domestic abuse and bid to avoid prison. There's something that he's actually wants to pursue in the future. The defense attorney said in an interview, Coles wants to work with domestic violence programs to help whatever way he can to encourage others to not do this and want to help in positive ways in the future. The idea is that he wants to work with programs. He's able to go and to talk to people, talk to you, talk to others about the issues, proactive way, be an advocate for this. And sometimes people like him can be the best spokesperson to try to help. Chav, you don't stop. He tried his best to get out of jail, y'all. He tried his best to get out of jail. He tried. I mean, tried his best to get out of jail. He is trying his best. Okay. So this is some updates. They said daughter issued a statement. Son has been detained by cops. Kurt Foster's daughter implicated in a murder cover-up. They said a woman tagged Kurt Frost's daughter said that this is about her brother. Another person released text message making some wild accusations. In here. So wild accusations. So in the text, they said Tevin is dead. Damn how. Keith said Kurt Russell's daughter had her brothers come kill him. Damn why. I guess they crossed it out around and got into it. Wow, that's effed up. Now they have to go to jail. This is crazy. There's a lot of stuff going on. I don't know how true it is, but the police definitely need to get involved. When Kim Foster's daughter definitely need to go to jail, as well as the brother. Should be going around powering people. Like, it's crazy. You shouldn't be going around powering people. Now, this is a shocker. A real shocker to me. Well, not really a real shocker to me, but I'm just going to definitely talk about it. August 2025, Chris Brown denies coke rumors. He denied doing coke. It's got to be the craziest compliment this I've heard. Sorry to disappoint, boo. No booger sugar over here. Had to comment because this had to be the funniest ish I've seen all week. I'm just different. Now, it's been rumors that he's been on that booger sugar. It's been rumors that Chris Brown been on that booger sugar. It's been rumors. Now, I got an update on the night. I need y'all to share this live. Now, I was minding my business, and y'all's too. I was minding my business, and y'all's too. Give me a second where we at. And my source reached out to me, and they said this: did not lie to Brian about his case. No surprise there. He neglected to tell him about the incident with the DA. He always made it seem as though he was being targeted because of some YouTube stuff. According to Brian, now Denard has exhausted all his acquaintance and wants to try to reconcile with Brian. Again, no surprise. He also asked him to borrow on his 401k to get him out of jail. But we have strongly counseled him not to do that. At the end of the day, he's able to make his own decisions, but at least so far, he's remaining steadfast. I truly hate Brian ever met this guy. He's been nothing but a nightmare and still is. And then I responded, wow, I'm praying. And this source said, thank you. Then the source reached back out to me this morning and said, unfortunately, Brian have no idea the extent of Denard's mental diagnosis. I mean, he knew something was wrong with him, but he had no concrete proof. Since he's been in jail, a lot of truths have come to light. I won't say here, but Denard have a real psychiatric history we're just now finding out about. Extensive history with the law and a juvenile record out of the world. He's been a problem for most of his life. It's sad, really, but only if you keep refusing to get help. Brian said he hates his mother and most of his family. At this point, we simply want Brian to let go of him. He done so much harm to Brian. I don't know if he can still allow him in to return to his home. Only time would tell. This has become so much for those of us who love and care for Brian. I said, thank you for letting me know. And said, please keep praying for all involved. So then I had an update about that. So then the B sector, we go over, we get an update. Somebody in the B sector, Lord have mercy, and this is a sad story. But somebody sent me a bloody picture of a man and of Castro. So Castro is a YouTuber, and his boyfriend Tommy hit him with a metal crowbar with extreme force. So I go and I watch the video. First, I was laughing a little bit, but I'm like, this is domestic violence. Like, is this for real? Is this like a joke? Is this acting? But it's real. Castro was arguing with his man. His man was extremely drunk. And then I looked at Tommy. I'm like, ew, he dusty. Anyway, so Tommy reached out for a crowbar and smashed Castro in the head. Blood is just oozing out of his head. Blood is oozing down his chest. Then it looked like me, he was getting kind of blurry and getting kind of like, not can't stand long. And I'm like, go to the hospital. This dude was online showing us the blood oozing out his head. And so my source said that Tommy's father is a deacon at a local church in Arkansas. And if you want the timestamp of when you see the blood oozing, go to Castro page. The video is entitled A Friend. That timestamp is 48 minute and 15 second mark. Tommy, now I didn't reach out to the father because that ain't none of my business. But Tommy daddy was reached out by some producers. They did reach out to his daddy. So we just wait on a response. But this was the source reached out to me, said, I get of you, please do this for one of our B sector people. What pissed me off is Castro may not pull through with filing charges because he may still secretly like Tommy, but Tommy is so vile and dark. We need to reach out to his personal, at this point, make his family aware of what's going on with Castro. And I said, I have plenty of Tommy family info if need any. I also have Castro mom, sister, and brother info. And I said, they need to be reached out to. You know, reach out to him and say, hey, the man got hit, blood is oozing out everywhere. So we did confirm that Tommy Caldwell is in jail. He was born May 25th, 1991. He was arrested on August 9th, 2025 at the Little Rock Police Department. He was charged with domestic battery 3rd degree, and his bond is $0. So we did get all that. We have confirmed it that the Castro man is in jail. Now, the beef sector, let me tell you how to the beef sector. Now, with Rico Dog, everybody was calling about Rico Dog. And I wonder, did the beef sector have the courage to call on domestic violence? Talk back to me in the chat. On domestic violence? Because they was definitely calling for Rico and that dog. It was multiple calls of Rico and that dog. But here is a LGBTQIA black bottom, power bottom, head was busted open by a metal crowbar. I didn't see King Roman go live. I didn't see Tracy go live. I didn't see Lemon go live. Nobody cared. And the people was reaching out to me, and I'm saying, you seen the blood oozing. Now, mind you, Castro is a power bottom, dark-skinned man. Now, he was trashing me, dogging me out, saying how bad I look. And a couple of days later, blood is oozing out of the side of his head. And I'm like, is it going to call the authorities? I mean, blood was just oozing. Blood was all on his stomach. Yeah. And my thing, Castro, why would you even run up to that car? Go back to your house. You know, the dude is, the dude came out with a metal crowbar and smashed Castro. Blood was oozing. Now, he may have a concussion. He in the hospital. We don't know. He could have lost his life. We don't know if he got brain damage. And I just want Castro to know, like, press charges. Don't get involved with a man that's going to hit you with a metal crowbar. Now, mind you, him and Castro have been fighting before in the past, but this is more serious, where the crowbar hit Castro and the blood was oozing. And I'm like, where's the beef sector? Where is the beef sector? Where's the people out calling the cops? Just a couple of weeks ago, they was calling the cops on Rico and that dog. It's quite sad to me that a dog with 4 legs get more sympathy than a dark-skinned power bottom Castro. Where is the support for Castro? Where is the cops intervening for Castro, beef sector people? Where the new people in the beef sector rally behind Castro with love and support? Nowhere to be found. And I saw the blood oozing out of Castro. I don't know if nobody want to call in or not. Let me see if I get the phone lines open up, because I did hear y'all request. Y'all said, wow, we really want you back in the B sector. And I'm like, man, I don't really want to go back in the B sector. But if something goes on, I have to speak about it. And I felt bad. First, I chuckled. I did laugh a little bit. And then I stopped laughing because I said, this is serious. Because I'm like, if B sector stuff, like, Wiley, this is not B sector stuff. This is serious. He was really cracked over his head. Blood is oozing everywhere. And then you could tell that he was getting kind of lightheaded. You could tell that he was getting kind of lightheaded, and he kind of like jerked a little bit. So you can just really tell, like, he was really going through. Like he kind of jerked a little bit. But he was hitting his head. I didn't see Fabe go live. I didn't see Jay Wilson go live. I did see Brianna go live. I didn't see Lady Nika go live, but Lady Nika did put out a statement. Let me see if I can get her statement. Lady Nika did put out a statement here. And the statement she put out is this, quote, "Oh my God, Castro, call EMS and the police. Lock his A up. Y'all take the fun out of YouTube, for real. What if he had hit Castro in the wrong spot in his head? I keep telling y'all, I saw it clear as day, going to be unalive. Somebody's going to be unalive or seriously injured on this beat." That is what she said. But it was a metal crowbar. The blood was oozing bright red. Bright red. It was oozing out of the side of his head, oozing down to his belly. It was just oozing down. I'm like, what is going on? Why the cops is not there? Why the cops? I mean, the blood was just oozing. And the boyfriend have a violent past of doing this. But Castro loved that strict top. He loved that top because he's a power bottom. The dude took the crowbar, whack out. The phone dropped to the ground. Blood was just oozing. And my thing is this. See, I don't get too deep. If I don't keep trying to tell my team, let's not get too deep involved, because Castro could be like, I don't want to press charges. I still want that dirty Arkansas peen, and I'm gonna just do my thing. So he may not even press charges. He may not even press charges. So why we get deep involved in it? He loved that dusty, dirty man. And then they said he get out the hospital, he drinking alcohol. Now, mind you, when you had a head injury, you supposed to be in a medical facility taking your pain meds and not drinking alcohol. This is it's not funny. But to me on YouTube, I'm like, why nobody came and rescued him? Where was Pastor Jay Wilson? He's supposed to be a pastor. Why wasn't Jay Wilson giving him any type of spiritual counseling? Where was Uncle Tim? Where was Uncle Tim? Where was Uncle Tim? This man get hit by a metal crowbar. Where was the elders of the sector? Where was Rico? Why didn't Rico say something? I don't know why wouldn't Rico say something. This man get hit by a metal crowbar. And Rico was in a domestic violence dispute a couple of years ago, and he did have a knife. Somebody was trying to come after him, was coming down the chute and was harassing him. And this is somebody he was sleeping with. And I guess the guy still wanted some of that peen or wanted some of that butt, and came through the bushes, came through the window, and wanted Rico. That's what I'm not understanding. And he get hit in his head. And you know, head injuries can do a lot of damage. And my thing is, this ain't no time to be no YouTuber. You need to get checked. You need to go to therapy. You need to go to the psych ward. It's crazy. But Tommy went to his house sloppy, drunk, and he looked dusty. Castro looked better than Tommy. When I saw him pull up, I'm like, this the dude? Really? This the dude? And then he pulled out that crowbar. I said, oh, it's about to get ugly. And he whacked out him in the head. Right there. But he had been arrested. You guys, he had been arrested. He is in jail. Tommy Caldwell has been arrested. He's a Black African American. He was born in 1991. He was arrested today, you guys. And the charge was domestic violence, third degree. Third degree. She was arrested. So let's just hope Castro works with the authorities because we need to make sure that this man do not walk the streets. We don't want to see the man walk the streets and come back and do that harm. He did it on a quiet block in Arkansas. You know, Arkansas is country. He got that country pipe. And hit him in the head. In the head. And we glad that he's in the hospital getting help. That country pipe, that long country pipe. And when I saw the blood oozing out of him, I immediately said, you need to get a CAT scan. You need to get a CAT scan to make sure that it was no brain damage. No brain damage. And you begin immediately, because if you get hit in the head with a country pipe, you need to get a CAT scan, because you could have a concussion. It's so much wrong could be happening to you. But my thing is, beef sector people, are we going to rally behind him and pray for him? But people was laughing. I heard Rico was laughing. I went to the King Roman and be like, is Castro going to make the docket? I don't know if Castro is an OG, but he's been in this sector for a long time. For a long time. But he was hit in the head by a country metal pipe. He was hit in the head. He was hit in the head. They said it was a club, the anti-theft steering wheel from back in the day. Are you still supporting Trump? I'm supporting Democrats. But I will let you know who I endorse for president next year. I will put out my endorsement next year. I'll let you know. But it's sad. He didn't have no family around him. Just nothing. He just got hit in his head. And you got to take it serious. Then, from my source, they telling me it looked like he went to what do they call that? The little clinic there, the little rapid clinic. I said he don't need to be going to the rapid clinic urgent care. You need to be going to the hospital so they can put you in that machine. And so they do a CAT scan to make sure it's no brain damage. And you got this guy, his name is Castro. He's in the beach sector. His boyfriend hit him with a metal country pipe. It was long, thick, and whacked him in the head with full force. With full force. You don't need to be going to no urgent care. You need to be going to the emergency room because it is the emergency. You lost a lot of blood. Blood was oozing out everywhere. And this was on the live. The boyfriend was arrested. Yes, the boyfriend was arrested. The boyfriend was arrested. The boyfriend was arrested. Hey, Jada, I see that you called. I'm doing good. Just talking about these topics and really praying for this YouTuber Castro. He was hit across his head on live. Blood was oozing out. Rico, Rico. Oh wait. Hold on. They said they can't hear you. Hold on. Let me make sure they can hear you. 1 second. I forgot to do one thing. Give me 1 second. Oh, because she dropping the T here. Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second. Okay, because I'm like, okay, you had called. That's probably why I hear you call in. There we go. Okay, they can hear you. They can hear you now. You can start back talking.
Okay, so I'll repeat what I said.
Okay.
How the way they did Rico was out of line.
Yes.
That's why when a lot of people came on the show doing their little think pieces, oh, I'm such an animal lover. Oh, it's so wrong. Rico is this. When. Oh, he needs to be locked up. Everybody calling in. Okay, everybody calling in to your show. Everybody running this hate campaign for Rico. I don't even know Rico, but apparently he may be eating the girls up somewhere, because I'm like, how y'all sit around and watch somebody get hit in the head and y'all don't rally up and call the police like y'all did Rico? Y'all not doing these think pieces. Ain't nobody crying. Ain't nobody saying nothing. Man was hit in his head. But y'all could call and do these long think pieces about Diddy and his domestic violence and this, that, and the third. But y'all see the stuff going on in your own backyard and don't say nothing. And this is why I be saying, free Diddy. Because at the end of the day, until y'all start cleaning up what's going on in y'all own backyard, why is y'all up in celebrity business? Baby, your think piece ain't even close enough to their tax bracket. If y'all so outraged about what Diddy and other people be doing, from the Chris Brown and Karuchi to the Chris Brown, Rihanna to the Diddy and the Cassie, if y'all was so outraged about that, why y'all not outraged about people in your own community? But y'all sit around and laugh and think it's funny. So it's like y'all picking and choosing. It's a selective outrage. And this is why I always be saying the stuff that I be saying that be getting under people's skin, because it's selective outrage. Period, point blank. Where is everybody at? Why ain't nobody, where is everybody at calling in with these think pieces? Where is everybody at? Why ain't nobody called the police? But y'all can call the police on somebody about a dog? Like, let it make sense. Y'all want Rico to lose his apartment. Y'all want Rico to lose his job. Y'all want Rico to go to jail. But where is this energy for a person that is physically harming a person? Like, what are y'all trying to say? Like, that black man life is not valuable because he's not a dog? Is that what y'all saying? Y'all are sick. Y'all are sick in the head, and y'all need therapy too. Because I want to know why y'all got so much smoke for certain things, but when it comes down to real stuff that actually matters, y'all hush mouth, y'all quiet. And that's what I got to say on that. Until somebody could tell me why they picking and choosing between Rico and another content creator, I don't even know Rico. I don't know nothing about him. I ain't never seen a show or nothing. But the hate that he was getting was truly disgusting, because I feel like whoever called the police on him was being malicious, and they need to go to jail or get their butt whooped, one of the two. Secondly, I knew Denai had a little bit of a mental issues, and I feel like all actors or actresses or people that's in that type of field, I do feel like they suffer from a personality disorder. Like, they can't decipher like what's reality and what's not reality. Because I remember one point in time, I want to say it was probably back in 2024, I want to say, he was saying that, you know, he beat up his sister and he went to jail behind it. But I guess he like beat his case or something like that. I remember one time he was saying something about his mama, but it was like in a derogatory way. Like, I think he was calling his mama a B word or something like that. Like, he was like, this is why I don't go around it, because I've been beat them up. And then in the next season of his life, in his brain, he's saying how they was all close and how they all was X, Y, and Z, this, that, and the third. But all the stuff that's coming up about Denai, I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of shocked. I didn't know he was a corn star. I didn't know that he was selling bullshit. I didn't know none of that. He made it seem like he was on the same level of Armand, being able to live in the highlights of LA, and he got all these celebrity friends and this and that, and he be chilling with Tyler and Will Smith people and stuff like that. I'm like, damn, he really was like real life delusional, like real life delusional.
And he's begging you guys, Brian, not to cut you off, sis, and asking Brian to borrow money from his 401k, and so he can get bailed out of jail. And so the sources reached out to me, and this source said that he have an extensive psych issue, and we can all tell that. Let's not act like we can't see it.
I agree.
We can tell. He lost both, according to the streets, and what I saw, unless he hid both his YouTube channels are gone.
Yes, I seen that. Yes.
And none of his supporters as of yet bailed him out, because when I called, they said you have to live in LA and sign for the you have to sign for it.
See, here's the thing. I feel like he had a pretty good following, but I also feel like he hasn't been in the game long enough to build like a core base for somebody in his moderators or whatever it's called. I don't think he built up a strong enough fan base for people to link up behind the scenes and say, hey, let's see if we can get him out, or let's see what we can do to help, things of that nature. You know, I feel like he didn't got into it with so many people out in the YouTube streets that, you know, once they seen that he was down, they found that opportunity to go ahead and, you know, saying take the knife and push it in a little bit more, you know, especially with that AT2. I mean, something about that man is just, something don't sit right in my spirit about him. I don't know if he's just like a freaked out, if he's like a closeted, freaked out person. I don't know if it's because all he has is eyes, glasses, and an ashy mouth. I don't know what it is about him, but I used to like his content until that whole denied and AT2. I was like, boy, you are a fat male Karen, black fat male Karen. I don't know if we can say that on YouTube or not, but that was the first time I ever encountered an ashy lip Karen. I was like, boy, you said you went behind the scenes and talked to somebody over at YouTube to get his page taken down, and he already in jail. Then you was trying to work on his Twitch account. Why aren't you going out your way to do all that? Because he exposed you about buying fake subscribers. Like, why? Why are you doing all that when you started the myth first?
I'm gonna double check and see if he's still on Twitch, and see if they're not still on Twitch. I'm gonna just double check since we're talking about it.
So that's what I didn't like about it. You know, I didn't really like that, because I just feel like people was just being like overly sensitive. I feel like AT2, he could have took the Storm Monroe approach. Storm said his 1-2, and when Denied kept coming for him, he paid the dust and kept it moving. You know what I'm saying? Even if he was going behind the scenes doing stuff, we will never know about it. You know what I'm saying? And then, especially with CTV, he was on his stuff talking about, I don't know. I just feel like this whole YouTube thing is a little weird to me. People sitting on they shows talking about how they be sitting in closets, sitting somewhere in the corner, lighting candles, throwing up rocks and praying to chicken bones and stuff on other people's downfalls, trying to hex them, and people tapping into people that's into that type of work. And I'm just like, baby, it's YouTube. It will never be that serious to where y'all gotta start saying that y'all about to start playing with other spiritual things and other cultural things to see somebody else fall. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever's meant for them is meant for them. That's what's gonna happen to them. But you openly saying, oh, I hexed this person, I cursed this person, I did this, I did that. Well, what do you think is gonna come back to you? You think everything, you think what you're saying about somebody that you never met before, do you honestly think like that's mental illness to me? That's mental illness. Because why are you that mad at a person you never met before? Like, this is YouTube. Like, this is wrestling. Well, at least it's supposed to be. I'm like,
since that's how I look at it. It's YouTube, and this is it's like storylines and stuff. But let's not act like people don't do spells and do curses on people and into witchcraft and all that stuff. I don't do that. I remember one time we was gonna start doing it, and my friend Monica, she hit me up. She said, "Wally, don't do it. Don't do it." I was like, "Okay, sis, I'm not gonna get involved with the cards and stuff like that."
I mean, even Armand was on his little show, saying how when he was doing his little yin yang, he was off in the corner too, talking about he rich, praying and hoping whatever the heck they be doing, that did not get what's coming to him. He even said that too. So it's like, why are y'all all admitting to y'all doing some things behind people's back when they're not out to defend themselves? That's cowardly and that's bussy as F. Like, y'all didn't say none of this mess when this man was out in the free world where he can swing and defend himself. Nobody was saying nothing. Everybody was hush, hush, hush. Now he locked up. Everybody talking about they didn't text him, they didn't put this on him, put that on him, and this, that, and the third. I think you saying that about somebody, I think it would kind of drive somebody crazy. I think it would kind of like make them like kind of paranoid, because why are you doing all that? It's not that deep. And then AC2, he had slightly doxed or soft doxed Denard, talking about he thinking about riding to Denard neighborhood who are with me, and then all of a sudden he want to be bussy too and go back and delete it. But I caught the screenshot and I screenshotted it because I'm like, boy, yo ashy lip behind needs to go to the nearest CVS and go get you some Carmax. You need to draw some eyebrows on your face. Like,
right here in the chat, they talk about
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
A lot of people have to understand Jada have a right to feel how she feel. My thing is this: when I was in jail, a lot of people said a lot of stuff about me. But when I got out, crickets.
Everybody. I'm so happy Wiley doing so good. He did that and third. Oh, people need to look at Wiley and take the steps. Y'all all got mental health issues. Y'all all got issues. One man on camera with a beard and a wig, looking crazy as heck. You got one content creator. If you give him $200, if you give him the right chunk of change, he gonna be on camera with baby oil, twerking in some hot pink shorts. Then you got another man. who had a top mama out here teaching him the game. He's sitting in some raggedy ass. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll send you some money. He's sitting in some raggedy apartment, Echo, with a fat neck. Then you got the other one sitting in a computer chair in a funky room talking about Charles and Netta all god darn day and talking about things that don't really even matter. And then everybody else, they just boring. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, everybody got some mental issues. Everybody that's in the YouTube street got some mental issues. Everybody that sit up here and listen to this stuff all day, we all got some goddamn mental issues, because if we really think about it, none of us should be disinvested in other people's lives. Period, point blank. Period. And yes, I'm here.
I don't know if you can read the chat, but it's some people in the chat that is coming at your head, Jada. As you read the chat?
No, I can't see that. What they saying?
They said, didn't you support Armand and his baby oil? Did we have another person?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I thought it was funny. I sure did. Ha ha ha! It was funny.
They said,
yes, it was.
This caller literally sat on station and threatened to cast spells on someone.
And bitch, I cast it on you too. I sure did. When Armand said his big.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
When Armand said his big gun behind in front of the court, letting another man squirt baby all over him while he twerk and gyrate his man boobs. Yes, I thought that was funny. I'ma always laugh. When I'm attending the clownery, I'ma always laugh at the show, baby. Take that extra large tampon out your coochie, okay? take this stick out your ass, okay? I sure did. But did that stop Armand bad? No, it didn't. He's still getting abused. Everybody swore up and down that this was going to ruin Armand's career, and Armand's still doing good.
So speaking about Armand, I see nothing but sexy men on his Twitch. Why y'all didn't tell me he was going on Twitch? So I've been watching Twitch. Anywho, never sexy man up there. Anywho, but Jada is telling the truth about this, that when Did Not went down, a lot of people said something about him. But let's say this, Jada, you think when Did Not get out, because you know he's going to get out one day, do you think that he's going to come back clapping back, or do you think he's going to come back be like,
yes, I do.
Or do you think,
yes, I do.
How you think he's going to come back?
He gonna come back. He gonna come back. He gonna drag this out for damn near 2 years. He gonna be talking about them people for 2 years. I can see it. He will not come out as a reform man. He gonna come out with revengeance. Like, he not gonna let this slide. Like, you know how long ago AC2 had said something about denying that whole Diddy trial? Then all of a sudden, Deny came out of nowhere and just started talking about him. Yeah, no. Mm-hmm.
So who was talking about Deny first between 82? Was it 82 or was it Deny? Do you know?
It was 82 because Storm Monroe had said something, and then 82 with his stealing content behind piggyback off of Storm, and that's how it all got jumped off. And the only reason why I said when Did Not come out, he gonna be getting on everybody because he was still mad at Armand for that whole Zoo thing, and that stuff happened a long time ago, and he was still on it.
Wow.
So, yeah, that's how I feel about everything. And as far as like Diddy getting out, I don't know. I think he should get out. Just put the man on house arrest. I mean, y'all let 6ix9ine out. Y'all let I mean, hell, look who's running our country. Look who our 47th president is. And for the ones that don't know who's the 47th president or didn't know, it's Donald Trump. So yeah, it's like, look who our president is. So just put that man on house arrest, like they did. Like they did over and all.
When November come up, I believe he will be serving 1 year. I believe it should be time served. To me, being honest, I do believe he should get time served because he wasn't found guilty on the more serious charges. So I believe he should get a year. Because it's many people that have been getting getting pussy, flying pussy in and stuff like that. I don't think he should serve a lot of time for that.
Wally, they're called swingers, baby.
Okay.
If people have a problem with Diddy watching another man do his girl, then y'all will be mad at swingers. When y'all ride around, y'all see people with upside down pineapples in front of their house, or you see people wearing pineapples on that shirt, that's letting another person know, hey, you can bang my wife and I won't have a problem with it. They're called swingers. Everybody didn't see the movie Twa. Have y'all seen the movie Twa?
Well, somebody in the chat said she's trying to secure an invite to the next Freakoff.
Sure is. If they paying right, hell yeah. Bring the baby on.
Especially if it's
just minus the herpes. I don't want no herpes though.
Son's gonna be there.
Who gonna be there? Who gonna be there, Wiley? Hello?
Yeah, go ahead, sis. What'd you say?
I said, who gonna be there?
I said, especially if his son's gonna be there. You know, his son's is attractive.
Diddy Jr., he fine. And what's that boy named? Justin? He fine too. But nah, I wouldn't mess with no damn Diddy though, because they got herpes. I don't play that, you know. I like good, clean fun. Not dirty and nasty that I'll be crying about later. But Candace Owens, I feel like Candace Owens, she keeps talking about what about our amendment right? People are allowed to say whatever they want to say. But there's a consequences to the things that you do say. So I think the woman's a man? Absolutely. I mean, that is a hard thing.
No, I don't believe that. I believe she's a woman, but go ahead.
You believe that? And did you know that was his that she was his teacher, and that she was messing around with him when he was a minor, and his parents moved him to another city or country, and when he graduated, he came back and married her. And she divorced her husband and left her kids to be with this man. I mean, I guess it worked out in her favor because he's like the man. I thought that was so crazy.
I heard that. A lot of people are saying that they enjoy your commentary. One person said that Jada is keeping it real. We have another person saying that Jada is speaking the truth. Free Diddy all the way.
Oh my gosh.
Said, this is just an amazing caller. Jada needs to call in more.
Well, I appreciate that. I'm glad everybody is on the same wavelength because I don't know. That whole domestic violence situation, that Rico stuff, that just kind of behooves me. And Candace, girl, you better watch your butt, baby. Them people don't be playing. You'll be walking to your car and mess around and get kidnapped and snatched up. But that's all I had to say about. I think we covered all the talk. I think I covered everything I remember you talked about.
That Jada is beautiful. She needs to keep it. She needs to call her.
I need to learn how to do that camera thingy. I don't know how to do it, but I'm gonna figure it out one day.
When you hit the link and you should come on camera. Yeah, most definitely.
See, my problem is like I'll be listening to you on the phone, so it's like I'll be around. I just don't be in the party, but I'll be outside looking, from my phone.
Okay.
But I'll try to figure it out later. Oh, and Nene Leaks.
Definitely Nene.
Chris Brown, Nene Leaks.
Talk about Nene. Go ahead.
Okay, Chris Brown, stop playing in everybody's face, Chris Brown. You know you was on that booger sugar. That's for one. But I respect him for saying he wasn't, because maybe he's not on that booger sugar no more. But I went to Chris Brown concert, the 11/11 concert, and when I tell you that man was jumping around for 4 hours doing flips for fraud, that man was barely even singing. He was just jumping around. And if you don't got first row tickets, honey, you might as well not even go. He got jumbo screens, but the jumbo screen just show graffiti the whole entire time. It barely even show him. But yeah, he gonna be doing a lot of flipping. So if you want to see a little acrobat, go to the concert. He's gonna be doing a lot of flipping, a lot of dancing, and a lot of flying in the air. Okay, Nene Leaks. I watched Nene Leaks show with Erica Mena. This is my last thing. I'm gonna get off so somebody else can talk. I watched the Nene Leaks and Erica Mena show. And what I would say is Nene needs to sit down with someone who is that's in this lane. Maybe Nene Leaks. Hey, Nene Leaks, if you listening, maybe we could call her on the voice on Instagram and invite her over to the show. Maybe you could be her mentor. But when she did that Erica Mena piece, I felt like they just talked about a bunch of nothing. This woman is sitting in front of another brown-skinned woman and set her lips, her thin duck lips there, and said, I call Ice Spice a monkey because that's how she was looking. That's how her appearance was giving monkey. Now, when did Monkey start wearing blue hair? Now, you could have called her a smurf. You could have called her a slushy head. You could have called her anything with blue because she wears blue hair. But for you to sit in front of Nene Leaks' face, another black woman who was born with a big ass nose, for you to sit up there in that black woman's face and say and call another black woman her appearance looked like a monkey, and Nene Leaks just said, no ma'am. She knew to go to Nene Leaks to talk about this man. And she knew to go to Carlos King to talk about that man, because them two, they gonna keep it cute. Cause they want to still be able to walk around safely without other people in their circles taking them.
Facts. A lot of people in the chat is showing you love. A lot of people in my and you need to come on the show more. But I'll be trying to get Jada to come on the show more.
I'll be around, y'all. Y'all just gotta catch me on station here, y'all.
Yeah, she'll definitely be coming on the show
I'll
more.
be cutting up
We got a
I'll be
person,
cutting up too much.
that's sending me out from Canada saying Jada is keeping it real of her.
Shout out to Canada. I love Canada Dry.
Yes,
That's my favorite.
Canada. No shade, 'cause Canada is beautiful.
Yeah, I want to go to Canada one day too. So, you know, I just feel like with Nene, I feel like she didn't really do her job. I just feel like if you're going to be hosting and doing interviews and this and that, you need to ask the real questions. You need to ask your audience what kind of questions do you want to ask the host, or if you're going to talk about race and asking her, well, do you feel like you didn't get canceled because you're not black? Like, if you're going to ask those type of questions, then you need to be educated enough to have those type of conversations with someone who is non-black, because Erica Mena gonna say, I appreciate you for knowing that I'm not a racist. My cousin has a black baby. I have black babies. That girl, what are you? Nene, if I was Nene, I probably would have slapped her in the face. Cause girl, you sound like a racist. You sound like a racist. And why would Bravo invite Nene back to Housewives? She's a liability. What if they was having freak-offs too? Or what if they was really racist? Why would they have her back on the show so they can be in courts and stuff when they decide to let her go again? It's like, girl, if you knew you was gonna be crawling back on your ass little knees, then maybe you should have just not played that black card. You know, I feel like black people need to know when to use that black card, because, you know, a lot of us be looking like Karens pulling out that black card, and really, it's really no need for it. But that's all I have to say, Wally. This has been a great show, and I cannot wait to hear what everybody else got to say.
Yes, absolutely.
I hope Rico call in. I don't know if he in the chat or not, but I hope Rico call in to let us know, like, how you feel about how everybody was treating you versus like how everybody treated another content creator that was actually involved in something like really serious, like life threatening.
Text Rico.
I would love to hear what he has to say. I would love to hear his 2 piece.
Let me okay. I'm gonna reach out to Rico.
Okay, well, I'm about to jump down.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to know, did he lose his job? Did he lose his place? Did he lose his dog? And did he beat his cat? Those are the questions I want to know. And how he feel about everything.
Will do. Okay, thank you, sis.
Thanks. I'm going back to Twitterland. Bye, y'all.
Bye-bye. That was the amazing Jada. Oh my gosh, it was so amazing seeing her in here. So amazing. Prada, did you want to come on? Miss Flowers, you want to come on? I don't see Miss Barbara in the chat. Want to come on? One y'all in the chat. Somebody said, praise the Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Somebody said, Rocket Mortgage, Miss Barbara. Yeah, so I loved it. You know, I've been on this show for a while, and Jada has been holding it down on Twitter. And she be watching on Twitter, because I don't have a lot of people watching on Twitter. I'm not streaming on Twitter, but she kind of like type in the chat and everything. Hey, Kimberly.
Hey, Wally, how you doing?
I'm blessed in the city.
You're blessed in the man. Yes, we are.
How you
You
been?
got it. All right, chilling. Yeah, I want you to do a show on talking about the real things that's going on in this world. Do you know over in India they had a cloud burst? A cloud burst. I want you to go look that up and see what it looked like. Oh my God. That's the first time. I don't even know what that is. I've seen that crap. Boy, look at here. The cloud actually burst and took out the whole town. It's floods going on all over the world. But I want you to do a little bit more research so we could talk about them things one day.
Okay.
It's all kind of stuff going on that's very important to discuss.
Well, I'm gonna definitely have to get into that for that because
I
it's
definitely want you to look
been a
at
lot.
that one that just happened in India. Boy, you're gonna be like, what is this? Oh my God, what is this? But yeah, that young lady, come on, Wiley, why you was doing that? You seen that chat.
Okay,
Hmm.
will do. Thank you so
But
much for calling in,
I'm
Miss.
glad you're doing well,
Yes,
and
ma'am. I
you'll
will
have your
definitely.
place soon. You'll have your own
I
place
believe it.
soon.
I believe it. Hallelujah.
You will have your own place soon.
I believe it.
Soon and very soon.
I
Yeah.
believe that.
But I was just saying hello. I love you and keeping you up in my prayers.
Thank you. I
But yeah,
definitely
I
need
want you to do some more topics that's, you know, more important.
you.
Like,
Okay.
you got, why you don't ever try to do like the shows when on like certain people that got killed, and different topics
Yeah,
like that.
I did show it was a YouTuber named by Castro did get busted his head by another man. And I was definitely talking about that. I was definitely praying for because the blood was oozing out of his head.
Oh my God.
And it was on YouTube. And I was telling him, go get counseling, go get go get a real doctor to do a CAT scan. Because anytime you get hit in your head, it could be some type of brain damage.
Yes. I hope he took your advice, boy.
Facts.
But yeah, it's a lot of serious things going on in this world. I don't know what that other lady ranting about all these different commentators and all this stuff on your channel, calling out different people's names. I don't appreciate that.
Well, you
We try,
know, she was trying to
we trying
explain
to
a
get
story
you
about
up.
the different YouTubers and the different stuff like that. We did have an update on the not Brian is getting phone calls and saying can he borrow from his retirement fund to bail out Deny. And I'm like, Deny, he would be a fool to bail you out when you jump bail, when you
Oh
jump
yeah,
the
he already did it one time, right?
you're right. They let him out with no bail to court. So no,
Yeah,
don't do that.
he didn't show up to court. That's why he had a warrant, right?
Yes.
But he claimed he was going to court, remember?
That's what he said. He said he was eating, and I'm like, that man just like, and he thought that really was gonna help him get that word off him. Like, no, just go to court. That's a simple thing he could have done. And
I know,
representatives,
right? Yeah, you can't mess around with them courthouses. You can't miss no court and stuff like that. They will get you. But yeah, I was just saying hello, and I had wanted you to talk about all this stuff going on with the weather. It's kind of
that's
strange,
very strange. We live in the strange time. We live in the last
Floods
days.
in New York, floods in New York, New Jersey. What is going on?
It's a lot of stuff that's going on.
Well, we know what's going on. It's the signs of the time.
It's just
Signs of we
signs of
living
the
in the
time.
last days. You know that, Wiley. You already know that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You read too much not to know it.
We live in the last days.
Definitely. Well, I'm just praying and hoping that we all can be right when God come back.
Yeah.
So we could be caught up in the raptures and go to heaven.
Facts.
Yeah, but you have a blessed night. I'm going to get back in the bushes.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, and you will have your place real soon. Real
Yes, man.
soon.
I believe it.
Yes. Well, you can go back to
Yes. Thank
cooking
you.
in putting your chicken in. What that you used to be putting your chicken in and cooking it real quick.
Chicken in the air fryer. Chicken in the air
Yeah, you used to be like, oh, I'm going to put my chicken in the air fryer. I've been following you for a long time, buddy.
I'm telling
A
you.
very
Thank
long time. Very long.
Thank you.
I remember when
Oh yeah.
Nosy Ho didn't like you. I don't know what happened to her. You
Disappeared.
and that lady, the tea lady or whoever she was, would never show her face and stuff.
Oh, you talk all about the tea.
All About the Tea, yeah. Oh man,
I
y'all
love
was
her. That's my
running that girl. You and All About the Tea was running that girl nuts.
yes.
What
Thank
happened to
you.
her?
She is still running her website. We talk a lot, not a lot, because she run a business, but she run her website and she have a family and stuff. And the reason why she didn't want to show her face because it was her choice. She didn't want to come on camera, and she went through a lot on these streets that she don't even want to come back on YouTube. But I love her. I love Monica. She's a good friend of mine.
Mm-hmm.
She gives great advice. Great advice.
Yeah, she used to be. Yeah, her show used to be lit. It
Yes,
used to be lit. But
absolutely.
yeah,
You are so
you have a blessed one. I'm gonna
all right.
drop
You
back
too.
down in the bushes.
Love you. Thank you.
Love you too, dear.
Okay,
And as
now.
soon as I get some little extra change, I'm gonna send you some.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, cause you know I have lupus, so I get disability.
Yeah.
And I
And
keep
I'm
telling
definitely
you,
praying
you could
for you.
get disability. You can
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah.
You can apply. And every
Yeah.
time they deny you, that's just money piling up. So when you get it, you'll
Just
get
keep
all that
applying.
money back.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank
just
you for
keep
that.
applying. Keep applying because you
Okay.
can get it.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, dear. Bye.
Love you. Bye
Love
bye.
you too.
Bye
And
bye.
drop down.
This was so much fun, y'all. Anybody else want to call in? This was so much fun. Y'all was just calling in. Y'all was giving y'all opinion. Um, y'all was just doing so that this is so much fun. Yes. Definitely so much fun. Prada, what's going on with you, Prada? Let's drink Prada. Prada, do you want to come on? Do Prada want to come on? Love you, Prada. But it's been a good show. Big Kill wasn't being messy enough for him. She said no. Oh, wow. But this was a fun live. I had a lit live today. I want you all to really, first of all, I need every sister to stand up. I need y'all all to stand up. Stand on up. And I want you to grab yourself so tight. Just hug yourself so tight. And say these beautiful words. We'll say these beautiful affirmations. Say, I am a queen. I am beautiful. My skin is smooth. I love me. I need you all to hug yourself and squeeze yourself real tight. Say, I love you. I love you. I love you. I need you to squeeze yourself real tight. I need you to stand. I need you to stand. You should have stand up. I think we got a glitch in the system. I know some people probably it's in the people in the bush, people in the chat. I need you all to stand on up and squeeze yourself real tight. I need you to stand. I need you to stand. No problem. I don't need you to sit. I need you to stand on up. And I need you all to hug yourself. And if you can't stand, I understand. Get them legs fixed. But hug yourself. Just hug yourself. Hug yourself right there. It's okay. Don't sit down. Hug yourself. Be obedient. Be obedient. I need all the single ladies to stand on up. Hug yourself. Squeeze yourself. Squeeze yourself tight with love. I need you to squeeze yourself. Feel the blood flowing through your veins. I need you to stand. Okay? All right? Thank you. I want y'all to do that. They said obediently sit down. Stand on up, Prada. Stand on up. If you marry, I need all the married women to stand up. I need you all to do this. All the married women to stand on up. If you marry, I need you to stand on up right now. I need you to stand. Stand on up if you marry. And I need you to look in the mirror and say, I am a beautiful sister. Say that, say those words. All the brothers, if you married or single, I need you to stand on up and touch the screen. I need you to touch the screen and say, I am a beautiful, beautiful woman. I am a beautiful, beautiful man. Do that for me. If you have to be obedient and stand. Okay, I'll see y'all later. But thank y'all so very much. This was a fun show. We want to thank Prada for sending over the topics. We want to thank her for that. I went on the live, took a break yesterday, came back today, and we thank y'all so very much. Stand up and tell your husband, Wiley, made me do this. Yes, yes. Stand up and tell your husband, Wiley made me do this. I want you to do it right now. I want you to wake up your husband if he's sleeping. Wake him up. Wake up your boyfriend. Wake them up and say, King, you are beautiful. And say, King, you are beautiful. Wake him up. I don't care if he's in a deep sleep. Wake him up. Call him on the job. And say, King, you are beautiful. I want you to do that. Hello? That was a troll. And say, you're beautiful. If you have an animal, I want you to hug your animal and say, you are beautiful. You are beautiful. And we thank you. All right, this was a good live. I'm going to go. We're going to be back tomorrow with some more topics. Again, we are praying for Castro. Before we go, I need you to bow your head. Father God, in the name of Jesus. Lord, we ask that you heal him completely in his body. Let it be no problems in the brain. Lord, heal him up in the name of Jesus. Give him common sense, Lord, to press charges on the man so you don't come and harm him. In Jesus' name I pray. Thank God. Amen. We definitely praying for him and do it for him. We ask that you pray for me and that doors open up for me and that doors open up for me and I get a home, a nice, beautiful home built from the ground up. In Jesus' name I pray. A good home built from the ground up, paid off. Glory. They say our mind is lying with his friends. Is he lying with his friends? Is I'm there? Make sure y'all type in there, bring Wiley there. Bring Wiley there. And say, bring Wiley there. Say amen. That's what I'm saying. And it's so good having y'all in the chat today. Because at first, I didn't feel like coming on the live. But I said, I got to come on the live today. And when I saw that bloody picture, I immediately said, I got to go live. Thank y'all so very much. Y'all have a wonderful, blessed day. Little black boy, you beautiful. Little black girl, you are in the When times get hard, always remember to put God first. If you want to bless the Cash App, $ Wally Show 1990. We do have a wish list. I think I sent it to the moderators, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see if I can share it. Where's the wish list? Let me see if I can share it. Okay, I want to definitely share. Thank you to Latavia for coming. Okay, now I don't know who ran Black Tea Blog off of there, but she was in a domestic violence situation. Because I remember we brought her on the show. Let me see if I can find that episode when Black Tea Blog was on my show. Give me a second to see if I can find an episode when Black Tea Blog was on my show. Let me see if I can find it. Black Tea Blog. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see. Is this it? I can't find it. It was when she said she looked ugly. Do I have a timestamp? Let me see if I can find it when she came on to the show. It said no items again. What? They bought the stuff? Wait a minute. Are y'all serious? Wait a minute. Don't tell me they purchased the items again. Wait a minute. Are y'all telling the truth? It said that it said it's been purchased. Let me add more stuff to the wish list. Oh my God. Let me see. Okay, now check it now. Oh, the producers, hallelujah. Hallelujah. That's a blessing y'all purchased that stuff. Oh my God, I need to see what else. Laundry detergent? I'm gonna put some laundry detergent up there. Something I can use. Give me a second. Okay. I put a book on there. What's on the wish list now? I put on something on there. I put a book on there. I put gang on there. What else? I need body wash. Wait a minute. No. Okay, I put what's on there now. Now, this interview that I did with Black T Blog, this was she was discussing Armand Wiggins. This was a while ago, you guys. Oh, wait a minute. I don't have Preem. It's gonna have commercials playing. But this not the one when she said she ugly. Now, mind you, this is no beef or anything. This was a while ago when she came on my show. You know, I'm not going to play it because y'all going to be messy. He's talking about Armand again. He's talking about Armand again. Y'all ain't about to get me, child. She said she was ugly. She said she was unattractive, and I'm trying to find when she said I know I'm not attractive or something like that. I don't think she said ugly. I think she said I know I'm not attractive. I'm just saying. Okay, what's other else on the wish list? If y'all bought that stuff on the wish list, I got to tell them people like these people love me. Wait a minute, what else did I put on that wish? That mean y'all purchased the stuff again. I would love for y'all to get that book for me. I would love y'all to get that detergent for me. I would love y'all to get that. I want that book because I want Beyonce mother to sign it one day. But I put stuff on there. Let me see. Mouthwash. I'll put that on there. I need some deodorant. Mouthwash. There you go. I think that's it that I'm putting on there. Yeah, she said she was ugly. I'm trying to find that line. But I don't want to play the line when she was talking about Armand, because if I play it, people are going to think that I'm talking about it, and I don't want to do that. But she had came on the lab, so yeah. So anyway, I'm going to drop the link in here again. Thank y'all so much for buying items. I'm trying to find what is that? It was something that I had ordered years ago. Okay. Now, what's ever up on there in the wish list? I mean, y'all have been buying this stuff, and I've been using it. I got socks still, so now when I go to the laundromat, I don't have to worry about, oh man, I don't have underwear, I don't have socks and all that. I don't want to get too much stuff because I'll be moving from this place in 3 months. I don't want to have too much stuff, but I just thank y'all so very much. Love y'all. We'll be back live tomorrow. Probably be sitting over some topics tomorrow. So we'll talk about some more stuff. Little black boy, you beautiful. Little black girl, you enough. When times get hard, always remember to put God first. And I'm asking for a blessing. Want a job to make good money. I just need a yes. I need a yes. I know people say do disability. Whatever come first, disability or job. Okay. So whatever come first. Either a job or disability, whatever comes first. But we're going to keep promoting on here. I just want to thank y'all so much. This was fun. This was great. And I love y'all. Talk to y'all later.